Welcome student. Today we study about surface tension and surface energy with their relation. We know that the free surface of a liquid in container act as stretch elastic membrane and all molecules on the surface film experience a stretching force. That means the force due to surface tension act tangentially to the free surface of a liquid. Consider a line PQ of length L drawn tangential to the free surface of a liquid as shown in figure. All the molecules on this line experience equal and opposite force tangential to the surface. This force per unit length is the surface tension. As point of view, the surface tension is defined as the tangential force per unit length acting at right angle to an imaginary line drawn in the free surface of liquid. That is, T is equal to F by L, where T is surface tension, F is tangential force, and L is per unit length on both sides of an imaginary line. The SI unit of surface tension is Newton per meter or Joule per square meter. The CGS unit is Dyne per centimeter or erg per square centimeter. Its dimensional equation becomes L0 m1 T minus 2. Surface energy. In surface tension, on the basis of molecular theory, we have seen that a molecules inside the volume of a liquid, like molecule A, experience more cohesive force than a molecule like B and C in the surface film of liquid in above figure. To increase the surface area, if molecules are brought to the surface from the liquid, work is done against the resultant downward force. This work done increase the potential energy of molecule at the surface. The liquid has tendency to have minimum potential energy. To attain minimum potential energy, it tried to reduce the number of molecules in the free surface so that its surface area is minimized. Thus, liquid surface behave as a stretched elastic membrane and has tendency to contract. This extra potential energy of molecule in the surface layer is called surface energy. The potential energy per unit surface area is called surface energy per unit of surface. That is, surface energy is equal to potential energy. It is a form of energy, therefore its SI unit is joule and CGS unit is erg. The dimensional equation becomes m1 L2 T minus 2. Now we deduce the relation between the surface energy and surface tension. Consider an open rectangular frame ABCD of a wire on which wire CD is slid without friction. When this frame is dipped in soap solution and taken out, then surface film ABCD is formed. The wire CD move inward due to the surface tension. Let F is force acting on CD towards AB due to the surface tension. Capital L is length of the wire CD and T is surface tension of soap solution. The total inward force acting on the wire CD is F is equal to 2TL. The factor 2 indicates that the soap film has two surfaces, both in the contact with the wire CD. Let the wire CD be pulled out through a small distance, that is up to the C dash D dash against the force F dash. The work done during this displacement is work done W is equal to force into displacement, that is F dash dx. Using the value of F is equal to 2TL in above equation, the equation becomes dW is equal to 2TL dx, but 2L dx is the increase in surface of film dA. Therefore, change in work done is equal to surface tension into increase in the surface film area, that is dA. This work done in stretching the film stored in area dA of the film in the form of potential energy, which is called as surface energy. Thus, the surface tension is numerically equal to the surface energy per unit area. Therefore, we can use the equivalent SI unit of surface tension is joule per meter square. These are some simple example on surface tension and surface energy.